Hey guys, and welcome back to the old school Runescape. That's the 2007 servers. Now there's a couple of things that I need to address because people somehow missed it last time. This is a weekly show to do with old school Runescape, which is the 2007 servers, and you may be asking what that is. Well, basically there's Runescape, what it is, which is Evolution of Combat, EOC, you'll hear it referred to, and then there's old school Runescape, which is the servers as they were on the year 2007. Some people would like to know why you would want to do that. Well, it's mostly nostalgia, and everyone playing on these servers are really cool and nice, and everyone's communally trying to do the same thing, and it's just way more fun than the current servers to us veteran players. We just prefer it. As you can see, most people who played RuneScape at the time and making videos on it have all gone to old school RuneScape, and we're all just playing together, and it's really fucking fun. I mean, most of the YouTubers now who actually did RuneScape content have completely ditched EOC and gone back to old school because it's just so much more fun, and that's why I'm playing, and that's what it is. The last thing is how to actually play old school RuneScape. You have to be a member, I'm afraid, which means you have to be on the website. You have to create an account. It could be free right now. Then you have to subscribe, which is the subscription to become a member, and then from there you can just click on the old school RuneScape section of the website. It's a big thing. It's obvious on the main page. It just says old school RuneScape like you'd expect, and then you just log in on your account, and it's a complete refresh, new character, level 3 starting level, and it's completely different and separate to your EOC account, and you can still play in that one and it'll still be the same level. This is a completely different and new character. So with that out of the way, let's go on with the show. Right, let's get on with the quest section of the show. Every week we're going to be doing a quest section, and this week it's Monkey Madness. I did this quest with Runescape, and he was in the Worms video yesterday, so if you've not seen that yet, go definitely check it out, because that game was insane, and Duke is a legend. Yeah, but anyway, let's probably talk about RuneScape, not Worms Revolution maybe. But this week we did Monkey Madness. It's not going to be a straight up quest guide, because that's not really what I'm going for with this show. However, it is going to be still entertaining, and oh my god, this fucking... yeah, I forgot about this. Look at this shit, man. Look at this shit. I completely forgot how to do like picture grid puzzles to create a picture. Like in my inventory down there is like this little button, and I click it and it opens a window, and it's the complete grid, the complete picture. That's what I'm going for. And then there's mine, which is just a horrible mess. Yeah, we were doing this quest for a total of about 4 hours. Oh my god. About 2.5 hours were actually doing the quest, and about an hour and a half was us just sat at this fucking puzzle. Oh my god. It took an hour for me to solve it. I'm sorry, I'm not impressed with myself either. And it took Runescape an hour and a half to rage quit and just pay the guy 200 fucking K to continue in the quest, because he just couldn't do it. He was like 2 grids away from finishing it, and he just couldn't do it, the poor guy. But holy fuck, this quest was fun, and the feeling I got, I wish I'd recorded it, the nerd joy cheers that I made when I completed this damn fucking picture puzzle. Thanks for the help in the clan chat, because it certainly helped. There was a method that you're supposed to do to complete all these type of picture puzzles, and I completely forgot it, which is you start at the top left, you make the top row, then you move down to the second row. You don't just randomly click, because that never ever is going to work. And after they told me that, it took me about 15 minutes to do it, and then it was done. God, it was it was a pain. It was a pain. Finally, after completing that horrible, dangerous and scary puzzle, the most complex puzzle you've ever seen in your life, me and Red are walking around in a dangerous jungle like badasses. We don't even care that there's poisonous snakes and spiders and other terrible things that are most likely poisonous. In this quest they put like little, I saw it there, a tiny little spider that's got fucking venom in it, and they're all over the quest. They're just like in these, like all through the quest you'll find that you're running and there's so much danger, like now, and you're nearly dead and you got to be constantly aware, and then you get to this like little nice spot where it's finally safe, and there's this tiny level 1 spider that just bites you, and fucking then you're poisoned, and if you don't take anti-poison like almost immediately you're gonna die. But it's a fun quest, irrelevant of those little bastards. But a little bit before there, when I was running through that cave, that's actually a zombie monkey infested cave with avalanches that constantly happen, so that was fun to run through for about like 10 minutes. Oh my god, they used so many lobsters and so much prey, it was scary as fuck. Imagine losing all your rune armor just doing a quest, that would suck. That's like 250 gauge just gone. but that's why you got to be super on edge when you're doing quests. Here's a little neat thing that you do in the quest. You actually go to a zoo, use your amulet to turn into a monkey, and then entrap yourself in the monkey cage, tricking the zookeeper, and you steal a monkey, and that's to take to the Monkey King to do monkey things. Did I mention monkey? I think I might have. But basically, this is just a fun little quest, and by little I mean one of the hardest quests I've done, and I remember being it super hard apart from like Desert Treasure, but super fun to do, especially when you're doing it with a friend like I was. Here we are, we're moving to the final boss. It's called like a jungle demon. It's like level 200, and Red was doing melee against it. I was doing range, and I think he said it hit him for like a 35 in just the first hit, and then if it hit him again he would have died, so he just ran away. You can actually use the gnomes that are there to just attack it and then move in for the finishing blow, like the scumbag kill stealer that you are. Welcome to Dota. Suddenly back in a MOBA there, or League of Legends if you're so inclined. Okay, yeah, that was a bit mean, but yeah, here we are. We're at the end of the quest, and I can't even explain to you how fucking amazing it is to just do a quest for so long, work so hard on it, constantly be on edge, constantly working to finish it, and then when you finally do it, and that little message pops up, and you get so many cool rewards. And actually, on this one, you can go upstairs and go talk to this guy, and he will give you the chance to get attack and defense points or strength and hit points. And obviously you get the less in the latter, but you get more in the one that you pick. And I actually got fucking loads of XP. I mean, look at that shit. 35k in strength and hit points, and 25k in defense. No, 20k, sorry, and in attack and defense. And oh my god, did it feel so good. Everyone was cheering in clan chat when I mentioned that I finished it, and holy fuck, it was fun. So thanks Red for doing that quest with me, and let's move on to the next section of the show. Right, let's move on to the money tip of the week. Here we're going to be going to fire giants. Now, a lot of you may know about this and some of you may not, but they just basically give really good drops. At the time of this I'm wearing full blue D-hide and have a total of 50 range. You could use magic to do this. I wouldn't recommend melee because they hit hard, and basically what you're going to be doing is going into this waterfall quest cave. If you've not done the waterfall quests, you're going to need to bring a rope and obviously Glariel's amulet to enter. You go through the waterfall entrance, run up to the left like you see me doing here, and in the following room past these spiders will actually be the fire giants, the mobs you're going to be killing. There's plenty of safe spots in this room, so as you can see there's a mage here and I'm a ranger, perfect example, and basically you just start killing them. The reason you come here is because if you bring a ring of wealth and you know, just have good luck, you can actually get really good drops such as rune scimitars, which actually sell for about 30k, and I've seen some people get them constantly. It's fucking bullshit, and you can get really good runes, and overall the drops are just overall totally fucking awesome. Now obviously as you get higher in your mage or your range, you can go kill harder things, but these are the ones that you could come do even at like level 45 on your mage or your range. Even on magic, I'd say you could come here, god I don't know, like at level 30 with basic spells and just train up your magic while you're getting really good loot. So remember, as soon as you are actually capable, make sure to come and kill higher level things, and I would recommend you start with fire giants because they have some really good drops. Right, let's move on to the weekly skill tip. Now this one's one that I certainly follow on everything that I do. The basic gist of it is to just go in with the mentality that you need to work out the best way and the most efficient way to level any skill. Now what's that, you might ask? Well, it's literally simply to level as many in one go as you can. You know, don't just level one specific skill, do multiple things while you're doing it. Save your time. So here I am in the mine under the gnome grand tree, and I'm mining as much coal and as much iron as I can. Usually when I do this I'd get 200 coal and 100 iron, which would result in 100 steel bars. Here I am making the steel bars with the coal and the iron, and that would result in me making 1,500 arrows. The goal here is to level my ranged, but I need to make arrows for that. I need to have arrows for that. So what am I doing? I'm mining. I'm mining to get coal, and I'm mining to get iron. Then I'm smithing, leveling my smithing to make steel bars. Then I'm heading over to Varrock with my hammer. Obviously this is a smaller dose here. I would usually be making a lot more, but you know, just for the sake of making this clip I did this. And then I'm making the arrowheads, which is in fact even more smithing experience for me. Now that I've got the arrowheads, I'm going to go bank them and get out an axe. I'm going to run over to some trees and knock down some normal, just any normal tree. It doesn't have to be like oak or anything. You can do this at level 1 woodcutting. And I'm leveling my woodcutting while gathering logs. As you can see, I've actually brought a knife with me, and now that I've got as many logs as I want, obviously I'd have more than this in the real thing, I'm making the shafts for the arrows. I've made as many as I currently need. I'd obviously, once again, be making a lot more than that. Little shout out to Redcarp again. Grass on your 60 range, you son of a bitch. He got that today as of me making this, and yeah, I'm going for that myself right now. Next, we're moving over to the Champions Guild, where you kill chickens for the feathers to finish off these arrows. And yeah, you can also grab the bones of the chickens if you are so inclined. I certainly am, even though I'm 43 prayer. Oh yeah, that 5 XP per bury. Yes! I don't know why I do it, but I just have to collect them. I have to bury them. It's just in my heart and soul. If you're so crazy as me as well, even though I've got 43 fucking cooking, I also pick up the carcasses of the chicken. I know, very vocabulary. Yes. Well, I'm gonna leave this in. Gonna leave that in. And you can also cook the chickens and get some nice cooking experience. So in doing this small little rotation, I've actually done multiple skills in one. And here we are, putting the arrows together. You have to put the feathers on the shafts first to make the headless arrows, and then once that's done, you have to put the arrowhead on the headless arrows and make 10 sets. There we go. And I've made my steel arrows, and that right there is actually a lot of fletching experience. I've got a lot of levels doing this, just that little motion. And when I'm doing 1,500 of them, it certainly goes fast. And all that mining experience, here we are, look, finished it off. Those are some I made earlier. It's like a cooking show. And yeah, so through that entire motion I did mining, I did smithing, I did cooking, I did fletching, I did wood cutting, I also did a little bit of strength when I killed those chickens, and a little bit of hit points as I killed the chickens, and all for one goal: to level my range. Isn't that a neat little system? So much better than just running head on and just doing things randomly, trying to get one skill up. It's just more efficient. So there's your tip for the day. Alright, now it's time for our weekly progression. I am currently trying to max or major in range. It's not going to be my first 99 skill, I doubt, but it is certainly going to be my most important combat skill for the time being. As you can see there, it's actually 57. However, it is incredibly close to 58, and I'm hoping to get 59 by the end of tonight, /60 if I'm lucky, and then I can get that sweet red d'hide. And at 61, I'm going to be using, in fact, a rune crossbow, which is one-handed, and mithril bolts most likely that I will be making as long as I get my smithing up. I'm gonna power farm that. Yeah, but basically the idea is to get 61 range, have a rune crossbow, and also in my offhand have a book of Gothics and one day a book of Zamrock. Although it's going to take a lot of money making for that. And let's talk about my magic level that's suddenly gone up to 45. I'd like to thank and obviously give a little shout out to Cynthia Rose. Sorry, I'm going to mispronounce everyone's name ever, for giving me 300k worth of runes to get me from 33 magic to 45 just through teleports. Now, I was totally completely against taking this, and I didn't really want to take donations, and I was on Skype with Rage at the time, and he just said to me, why aren't you taking it if they want to give you it? If they're rich, which she fucking, oh my god, she's completely rich, it's bullshit, it's not fair. And it's like nothing to them, and it saves you time, and ultimately it means I can teleport places, which means I can bring content, you know, like this, easier, then why not, if they want to. So that's why I did it. So thank you, Rose, and that was awesome of you. And finally, let's talk about the other things that I'm doing. I'm leveling Slayer while I level my melee now. You know, that whole doing two things at once kind of thing that I showed earlier. And soon I'll be leveling my agility so I can run around a lot more. And hopefully my herblore, please tell me I pronounced that right this time, so I can make prayer pots and make moolah. Obviously I need to get my fishing and cooking up, and there's really a lot I need to do, and fletching and woodcutting for money making as when I hit that high elk 55 magic, so I can make lots of money by making bows. And the final thing that I have to address is the clan chat. Now, wow, oh my god, check this out. The amount of people who added me, good lord, I was not expecting that. I'm so glad there's so many of you guys playing, and it's been a real pleasure to see you guys just add me and talk to me. And well, there's this thing called clan chat. Now, it's super important that you do this rather than constantly PM me, because I'm kind of getting spammed every now and then, so it's very hard to respond to your actual PMs. So the best way to talk to me is to join my clan chat. It costs nothing, you don't need to join or do anything, it's not an actual clan. All you have to do is the following. The bottom right here is clan chat, you click on that tab, and then it's like join chat or create chat. So it's like join chat, and you type in Hollow93, just like my name, and then boom, you're in. To type and talk in the chat, you simply put a / before every message and then type it out like this, and then you're sort of good to go. It'll save me a lot of time, obviously, and it'll make life for me easier, so I would appreciate if you do that, guys. And I think that may be it, yeah. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Obviously, leave feedback if you've any good ideas for the show. If you think there's something that should be in the show, shouldn't be in the show, I'd love to hear it. And obviously, leave a like, a comment, and a favourite. If you do want to see more of this content, just let me know. Right, see you guys next time, and thanks for watching.